Gamescom 2024 has officially kicked off. Day one in the books, and there have been a ton of great releases. Guys, this is only day one. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 7 choices that I'm excited for. In order, I'm going to rank them from 7 all the way down to 1. You are welcome. Now, this list is my personal preference because it's my video. If you have anything wrong with it, or you want to question it, or you have a different list, please put it in the comments below. I would love to talk about it, talk games with you, talk what you're excited for, and just kind of go over the excitement of Gamescom 2024. So be sure to put in the comments below what your top games you're excited for, or maybe you agree with my list or disagree with my list. So you let me know. I appreciate that. And let's kick off with a bonus one. That's right. I don't have just 7. I have 8 because I have a bonus one. Now, we're going to watch it, and I'm going to tell you why it's a bonus one for me.
It's time. This world has waited for your arrival.
When I saw this, dude, I was so confused. Excited and confused.
You will open the door. Because you are the chosen.
Uh-huh.
All those moments. It's a new adventure.
I know you're seeing all the cameos, right?
You.
Come in. You have a game to play.
I'm going to pause it right there, okay? I'm going to pause it right there because I honestly don't even know what the secret level is, right? Yes, it's an anthology. It's going to be a 15-part series on Amazon Prime Video, okay? Now, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's a TV show. So you can't really fully get excited for Gamescom because it's a TV show. But at the same time, I do love everything. I saw Warhammer in there. I saw Kratos in there. It looks like Mega Man coming out. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm probably going to watch it. So that's my bonus, secret level. If you have any more insight on what secret level is, please let me know. Give me more insight. Is this just something they created? Is this something like in comic lore or in like some history of something that I don't know what's going on? Please let me know. If it's just a standalone secret level show that they're doing, then perfect. But I will probably watch it. That's my bonus. Now, let's get onto the list. Coming in at number 7, we have a game that is taking over the nation by storm currently. I mean, the music's kind of hitting. I will say that. The music is hitting. So in case you guys haven't figured out, it's Black Myth Wukong. And the game looks beautiful. Beautiful. Now, in case you were like, what? How's that number 7 on your top 7 games? Now, Black Myth Wukong looks great. I've heard great reviews about it. The thing why it's on there is a Souls-like game, and I'm just not a fan. I'll be honest, right? I know that's probably the wrong thing to say because Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all these games are such cult classics and they're so good. I'm sorry, I'm just not a Souls-like style of player. It's not for me. But if I ever get a chance to play it, I'll try it out. I tried out Lies of P. I sucked at it, but I still at least tried it. You know what I mean? I want to love Souls-likes, but I suck at them. I feel that. I love watching Souls games, but I've never liked playing them. See, I agree with that too. If somebody's good at Souls games, I'll watch them, like Elden Ring or something. I'll watch it. I suck at it, and I can't play them. So that is why. But to each their own, and I'm not going to lie, but Black Myth Wukong does look absolutely wonderful, and those people that are going to be playing it, hey, good for you. Number 6 on my list of games that I'm excited for on Gamescom release day 1 is an MMO.
There is another path for you. Awaken.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planets. You are abandoned and alone. Hunted by
The movies go real hard, which is why I'm fairly interested in this game.
unforgiving sun.
Mildly interested in it. The movies went real
Stick
hard.
to the shade, chase the moving shadows, survive.
And it sounds like
Welcome
it's got
to
some
Arrakis,
good
the
mechanics
most
behind it.
dangerous
It
planet
could be
in
interesting.
the universe. Meet hundreds of other players.
It don't look half
in the
bad. I might
vast
consider playing it. See,
unknown.
I agree, Asa. Same.
Befriend or
It's like
betray.
MMOs are, I
Form
try to
wary
give them a
alliance.
shot.
In this case,
And I've only been a
Spectre
Dune
rifle
fan,
pistols
Dune Awakening, by the way,
for your help
since
taking down
the
territorial
movies,
deserters.
right?
Working with others.
I want to play it
will always
regardless of the
increase
trailer,
your
just for
chance
the lore.
of staying
Yeah.
alive. The deserter base.
Like you get to build your own base.
Climb
The
to
PV,
advantage
like
points.
the PvP fighting over like the
prepare for
spice,
violence.
sounds kind of cool.
Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy.
Why isn't like Conan Exiles with future tech?
Swordmasters lead the charge
Maybe an
in battle.
influence.
Literally. Repel ranged attacks with a
So it's a
shield, and then
PvE
take
style
them
game,
out.
except
One
for
by
when you're
one.
fighting over spice,
Deploy
which
the
I think is
Seeker
cool because it's the
and
main
kill
part of
from
this
the
game.
shadows.
So make that PvP.
Take
I like that
what
idea.
you can from the fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the blood purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft
Interesting.
improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations.
So
with
it's
the
once
blueprint
human
system,
mixed with Conan Exiles.
and then sell blueprints of your
Once human and
architectural
Conan
wonders
Exiles had a
to
baby.
other players.
Dune Awakening.
Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
This is Dune Man Filari reminding you to bear your route. Return him with the full spice lord.
I heard a cool thing too. So after you build, so this is all beginning
Provides
level,
insight into
right?
key events
After you build your
happening across
ornithopter, then like the
Map the
PvP like
deserts.
world opens up.
Discover
But
landmarks.
somebody who's already
direct
done that
ships
can
to
just
desert
fly
testing
over and
stations.
pick you up, and you don't have to go through this whole like
Forgotten technology.
beginning set.
Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes.
And apparently
then
sandstorms are gonna uncover and
return to
cover areas
civilization
like on a repeated basis. So like,
What you found.
kind of sounds cool.
Harko village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players. Here,
Yeah, it kinda sounds
you'll
cool.
pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of June, the Harkonnens. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is
Yeah.
power.
Here's where the PvP comes in.
In the deep desert beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Like, I don't know. The setup of this kind of sounds cool. So again, I've only done a couple MMOs in my day, but man, the setup of that, like I said, it's PvE mainly, right? You can still do like dungeons, you can still do like loot areas, things like that. But the main core of the game is the open sands where you're trying to farm spice. Well, that's a PvP zone because once you start farming spice, other clans know you're there. Or can like come attack you and either take your spice or just run you out of the area. But the thing that really intrigues me is that, I don't want to say it seems like real life, but it seems the way the Dune world would work. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? And I feel like Dune has captured the essence of that. And I'm interested in it. Now, if it's a subscription-based service, I probably won't play it. The only subscription-based game that I'm fairly interested in trying is Ashes of Creation. But if it's a free-to-play game, I would be interested in at least checking out Dune Awakening. Number 5 on the list is an ARPG game that is, I feel in my mind, going to be the top game. Okay? I feel like it's going to be the top game, and let's check it out.
My son, are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything to become the savior?
I will.
Do you have the strength to sweep aside this world and build it anew?
You know what it is yet, chat?
I must.
No, it's not Diablo.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
Yeah, bud. Ho ho ho, chat! Path of Exile dose! What do you guys think? Now, here's the thing. ARPGs are kind of hit and miss because unless you're Path of Exile, or unless you're Diablo, it's really hard. Maybe in Lost Ark, it's kind of hard to get into that genre and last, right? But a lot of the dev videos and things that Path of Exile have been showing lately, there's very intricate, very in-depth, a lot of mechanics, and I feel like the depth of the game, the variety of the combat, and the variety of the enemies, I feel like is going to one-up Diablo 4. Not that that's hard or anything, because Diablo 4 is kind of meh right now. But I would be interested in at least giving Path of Exile 2 a shot, more so than Dune, only because I'm not real. I mean, I'm starting to get into MMOs a little bit more, but MMOs have never really been my thing. Black Myth Wukong, not a Souls-like. So that's why it's fallen to 5 on my list, okay? The next one is... it's really funny that this next one actually has made number 4 on my list because I haven't even played the first one. Now, the reason why it's number 4 on my list is the videos and the marketing that have come out for this game. It makes me want to play the first one. And the first one, I've heard, has great reviews for it. And this one, I'm not going to spoil it, right? See if you can guess it first. But this game coming out has a lot of depth to it, a lot of humor, a lot of action, and a lot of life and charm to the game that I'm actually kind of interested in playing the first one to then play the second one.
Fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Yeah. I really want to play the first one now. To understand the story for this one. In case you haven't guessed it already, this is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And I have the first one. I own it. I just haven't played it yet. And I want to. Seeing the marketing for this game has made me interested in this franchise, in this series. So I want to play the first one now. That's where I'm at. I'm hyped right now for it. I feel like it has a lot of that medieval charm to it that's going to be a lot of fun. Don't know how I feel about first person though. Like having the third person point of view just kind of feels right. Do you know what I'm saying? And it being third person like this, or first person, excuse me, first person just, I feel like it takes away a little bit of the game. Now, a lot of people say, oh, what's the immersion? Yeah, of course there's immersion in first person. But this type of game, I want to see the swings. I want to see the attacks, right? But again, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 really piqued my interest, and now I want to go back and play the first one because of it. So far, let me know what you guys think of my list of most excited games of Gamescom. Remember, this is only day 1. We still got 2 or 3 more days of this, right? So let's get hyped. Now, the next one is I'm a big fan. Big fan of the series. I've played both of the other games, and I'm excited for this one. Without further ado, I don't want to ruin it, before I talk more about it.
The tracks lead this way.
It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me.
Really liking the build-up. I'm really liking the build-up. You should remember now.
Contact! Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Looks good. Looks real good. And there's a thing, in case you guys haven't guessed it by now, this is Dying Light, the Beast. This is actually the first actual sequel, okay? So, in case you guys did not know, Dying Light 2 is not a sequel to Dying Light 1. Dying Light 2 is technically a standalone game, or at least can be its own standalone game. But Kyle Crane, the guy from Dying Light 1, is the main protagonist in this game. And it's actually a sequel to the first Dying Light game. I loved it. I love the Dying Light game. I love the following. I love Dying Light 2. And I'm actually excited for this. So that's why it fell to number 3 on my list of excitement for day 1 of Gamescom. So, moving on. Now we're down to the final 2. Final 2. Let's go. The game that fell to number 2 on my list, my second most hyped game, and this just takes me back. Takes me back to my childhood, to when I grew up. I loved this actor. I loved his movies. I might have given it away.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world? A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power? That's up to you to uncover. I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Man, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom,
I would be the one
top 5 movie of all time. Am I wrong, chat?
It's been a dream come
So
true.
good.
A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourself.
And just
The
for the
beauty of a
nostalgia
first-person game
alone,
like this is that
I'm
we all get to feel
absolutely
what it's like to become
going to
Indy.
play this game.
You are the one who cracks the
100%.
whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue. Indy is such a unique character. A professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the
The
quintessential
game doesn't seem like it's going
all-around
to deliver the
adventure.
nostalgic feeling of the
And
movies.
this
Why
game
not?
has
Why do you say that?
everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive.
See, I
The Great
think it
Circle
will.
spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle
Oh, the
temples
game
to
does.
scorpion
Oh,
little
sorry, I
desert
misread
towns.
that. The game
Stunning
does
open
seem like it's going to
areas
deliver.
to
Yeah, I know.
explore
That's
full
one reason why I'm
of
excited for it.
secrets for you
I
to
think it's
discover.
absolutely
And you
going
get
to
more
take me
than
back
just
to the
classic
Indiana
whip
Jones
and
movies.
revolver. Indy's journal.
No,
and
the
his
original
camera
movies, not
will
these garbage
immerse
new
you
ones, like
in
Dial of
mystery,
Destiny and all
providing
that.
extra info
No,
on
those are
all of your
garbage.
finds, so
But the
you can
original 3.
appreciate all of the little
Yeah.
historical details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an
They would put
incredible
that in the
way to
game.
experience
That's
Indiana
awesome.
Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
My only criticism, okay? My only criticism, and like December 9th, see, the rest of my year is absolutely booked. I'm absolutely caked the rest of the year, man. Okay? We got Star Wars Outlaws coming out. We got Silent Hill 2 Remake coming out. We got Dragon Age Veilguard coming out. We got Indiana Jones coming out. Like, the rest of my year is just booked, right? But my only criticism is they put the scene from the movie where he's running through the temple and the big ball chases after him. Cliche, right? I was like, come on. I know it's going to be nostalgic and I'm going to love it, but it's like, come on. There at the end, right? That was Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're kind of going through the desert, right? That's probably a big temple or probably a big hole in the ground where snakes are. You understand? You saw it at the end? So it's kind of like, okay, like I know that you're going to bring the nostalgia and I'm going to be absolutely here for it, but like don't make it obvious. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to make it way too, hey, this is what the Indiana Jones movies did. Now we're just going to make those scenes into a video game, right? Yeah, it's iconic. I would have loved it if they never revealed that. And that was a surprise when we played. Oh, like the ball rolling through. I know. And we're like, yeah, Indiana, I'm Indy. I'm Indiana Jones. I know. I agree with you on that. Seeing the video, you know it's coming. And you're like, oh, they did that in the movie. Come on now. Oh, well. I'm still going to play it. I'm still hyped for it regardless. I really like, you think about games like Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually really like that game. Right? I just thought that was a really fun game. So I truly think that, I mean, I don't think this will have like the humor that Guardians of the Galaxy, the witty like comebacks and the banter, but I think that in this Indiana Jones game will have that same type of nostalgia, right? Like I really felt like I was Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? I really felt like I was interacting with the Guardians. That's why I really feel like I'm going to be Indy and kind of feel what Indy feels and going through his puzzles and solving these mysteries. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. But you know what, chat? Even though I'm super excited for Indiana Jones, I'm not nearly as excited for my number one pick for Gamescom Day 1. And I've said this many, many times on the channel, and I will continue to make many, many more videos on this game. I am level 11 out of 10 hyped for this game. Ashley, you knew what was coming.
It must be near its nest.
Dude. Look at the scene. Look at, oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm not gonna like this monster, but oh dude, I'm so hyped for this game. This is my number one pick. That's kind of a cool monster, though. The little rose spider.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
I mean, we got the first look at a camp, what a camp's gonna look like, so that's cool. It's gonna look like it's a bustling city. I think that's kind of cool.
Like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
Because right now, people just stand in their spot. Okay, this one, a Legiana and a Zenogre had a baby. It's this monster. Thoughts, chat? Thoughts? A Legiana and a Zenogre had a baby. It's this monster right here. Or maybe even a Rathalos and a Zenogre. You know what? I might go Rathalos and Zenogre. Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. I need it in my life. We still don't have a release date, though. Food porn.
So tasty.
Yeah, still don't have a release date. Just 2025. But, oh my gosh, I am going to be so excited when that game comes out. I'm going to no-life main it for a couple weeks. 110%. But that is my breakdown chat of day 1 of Gamescom. Please tell me what you think of it. What did you like? What did you not like? What is your top list? There's mine 7 through 1 with a bonus. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's just have a conversation. If you agreed, if you didn't agree, why, what game? Stop it. What game you might think that you're excited for, or what you are excited for. Let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you.